Hi, this is Jimmy speaking. Today I have decided to make a short video of my trailer electric dolly. Um, I, this is something that I came up with after having so many problems taking my boat out of the garage and putting it back in. This is my boat right here. It's a Sea-Doo Speedster 200. It's a 20 footer. And from the back of the boat to the front hitch of the trailer, we're talking about approximately 25 feet, and my truck is 19 feet, so it is very difficult. It's a total of 44 feet, and this is where I have to take it out. So it has been a project for me to take this out with my truck, given the fact that there's not a lot of space in front of my house. So I had to come up with a better idea to try to get this trailer out of my garage. So I researched a few videos on YouTube, and I saw a few videos of people that were making electric dollies out of a lot of different things. So I said, well, what the heck, I should make one myself. So this right here is a 4-track that I purchased. It was a Baja 50cc Honda. I purchased it for $50. It wasn't in working condition, but all I really needed was the frame, the wheels, and this sprocket right here. So this was everything I needed for my invention. So I'm going to show you how it works. This right here is a Harbor Freight Tools winch. It's a 2500 towing capacity. So you could purchase this on Harbor Freight Tools from around $60. This is probably the smallest one you could get, and it's one of the cheaper ones. It only costs $60 with shipping included. So what I did is I had to mount this other sprocket to the winch, which was done with screws. You really have to gut the winch out and cut this spool. This is a spool, and you have to cut this part off so that you could place the sprocket in there, and you fasten it down with bolts. It would be a good idea to have a machine shop do that, because this has to be perfectly centered. You don't want the chain skipping. So basically, it's a very easy installation. The winch comes with the cables, with the wiring. It's only 2 wires to the winch and 2 wires to the battery. This is a car battery that someone gave me. And basically, I took this whole 4-track apart. I gutted it out, threw all the plastic away, took the motor out. The motor was a 50cc, and it wasn't gonna have the torque and the power I needed to move my boat. So what I did was I purchased that Harbor Freight Tools winch, and it works just fine. So I'm going to show you how this works. The winch comes with a little remote like this. So basically all you would do is turn on this, press the center button until the light turns on, and the winch is already operational. But right now you could put the winch, you could make it free, you can make it move by itself. Right now the winch is not engaged, so I'm gonna engage the winch at this time with this little, okay, there's a little lever here that engages the winch. So now it's engaged, and this is how it works. So depending the size of this sprocket that you get is going to determine the speed. Both sprockets in conjunction are going to determine the speed. If you put a smaller sprocket back here, it's going to be a lot slower. And if you put a sprocket on the front, which is smaller, you're going to have the same problem. So I believe that this is a very good combination. This already came with the 4-track, this one here, and this is one that I purchased. So basically what you do is you would maneuver it around And here with the steering wheel, you could give it direction. Let's see how it works on the trailer. Let's put this down for a while. Let me unplug the winch so I could move it freely. Now I'm gonna move it over to the boat, to the trailer. Now, let me kind of center it. We need to make sure that it's in the right position. Oh, hold on, I forgot to open this. Okay, so once it's seated, let's lift up this wheel a little. Now, once the trailer is seated in the hitch, we just lock it in place. And we grab our remote. And we have to engage the winch. And here we go. And that's basically how this works. Let's put her back in. And that's all to it. And there we go. We have our boat back in the garage. It's a pretty simple task, but it would really require 2 people to do this, because you always want to have an extra eye on the boat and everything that may be in the way. You don't want to crash your boat up against any wall or anything. So this is basically it for this electric trailer moving dolly.